If you are feeling stuck in a job you hate and you want to job search, but you're kind of scared that your boss will find out that you're looking for something better, or you just don't want them to know because why are they all up in your business? Then you need to watch this video all the way through to the end. Because today I'm going to share exactly how you can strategically and discreetly job search while you're still employed without raising red flags, without burning bridges, or risking your current income. By the end of this video, you will have a complete system that will help you job search while protecting your current job and positioning you for the next opportunity. Plus, I'm also going to share the biggest mistakes people make that gets them caught and how to avoid those mistakes entirely. If you're new here, hello and welcome. And if you're a regular viewer, welcome back. I'm Dr. Tega Edwin. I'm a faith-based career coach who helps professional women leave draining jobs that they hate and land higher paying, more fulfilling careers that they love. After leaving my own unfulfilling career path and now doing fulfilling work in the counseling field over the past decade, I'm now on a mission to help more women experience the joy, the satisfaction, and the confidence that comes when you're doing work that is aligned with the gifts and the talents God has given you. Let's get into today's video. Have you ever been in a situation where you're sitting at your desk at work? Maybe you have to go into the office and you are at your desk. You're pretending to work on a spreadsheet while you're secretly browsing LinkedIn job postings. And then every time somebody walks by, you quickly minimize the window or you just try to look busy. Like your heart starts beating really fast every time your phone buzzes during work hours because it might be a recruiter calling you back and you don't want anybody to know. Or maybe you want to leave your current job so badly, but you don't want anyone to know that you're going on interviews and having conversations. Maybe because you don't want to lose your current job before you have something else secured, which I think makes sense. Or you just don't want people to start treating you differently because they know you're about to leave, because that happens. And let's be real, you also can't afford to lose your current income. You have bills, you have responsibilities, maybe a family depending on you. So the last thing that you can afford to do right now is be unemployed while job searching. But you know that staying in this job that's making you miserable isn't sustainable either. So now you're stuck between needing to job search discreetly and needing to search effectively. The good news, my friend, is that it is completely possible to conduct an intentional and successful job search while still employed. You just need the right strategy and systems. So let me share with you 3 strategies that you can adopt today to help you job search and land a higher paying job without jeopardizing your current job. The first strategy is creating a systematic schedule that keeps your job search separate from your work time and prevents your job search from taking over your life. And here are some specific ways that you can do this. First, think about weekend planning sessions. So dedicate 2 to 3 hours on Sunday evenings to intensive work. So think things like researching companies, customizing your resume, writing cover letters, and preparing for upcoming interview. This is when you do the deep work that requires you to focus and that requires more time. Also think about strategic lunch breaks. So yes, take your lunch and use your lunch break for activities that need to happen during business hours. So whether it's like quick phone calls with recruiters, brief LinkedIn networking sessions, or even just scheduling interviews, you can keep these interactions short and professional and do them during business hours. Also, there's what I call daily micro actions. So spend just 15 to 20 minutes in the morning or in the evening on one simple task that moves your job search forward. So whether it's saving a job posting that you want to apply to, connecting with somebody on LinkedIn, or just reading industry news, these small actions might feel small at the time, but they will compound over time. Then there's after hours communication. So you can handle significant conversations with recruiters and hiring managers after work hours. And you can just let them know upfront that you're currently employed and that you prefer to have detailed conversations in the evenings or early in the mornings. And most times they will accommodate that. Then think about scheduled interview days. So instead of spreading interviews throughout the week, try to cluster them on the same day when possible. And if you have that options, that way you only need one excuse for being away from the office or your desk rather than multiple suspicious absences. This systematic schedule and approach means that you're always making progress in your job search without your job search actually bleeding into work time or raising red flags with your current employer. The second strategy is to manage your digital footprint carefully to avoid spilling the tea that you're job searching. So think about LinkedIn stealth mode, where you can turn off your activity broadcast in your privacy settings so that people don't get notified every time you update something. You can update your profile gradually over several weeks as opposed to all at once. You can also use your personal phone and your personal laptop or computer for all your LinkedIn activity, never your work devices, because y'all, they can track those things if you didn't know. You want to also be smart about your connection strategy, meaning be thoughtful about who you connect with. Connecting with competitors or recruiters in your current industry might raise red flags, let's be honest. So focus on connections that seem natural. So think about former colleagues, classmates, or even industry peers that you might reasonably network with for professional development, and that won't raise red flags. Also, email management is important. You want to create a separate email address specifically for your job search. Never use your work email for job search activities, like ever. Don't do it. Okay. Set up a professional Gmail account that you can check from your personal phone or personal laptop so that people aren't all up in your business. And then there's calendar camouflage. So when you need to schedule interviews, use vague entries on your personal calendar. Like you could just say personal meeting. Don't put anything job search related on your work calendars that other people might see or have access to. And then think about document security. So all your job search documents, your resume, your cover letter, your company research, keep them on your personal devices. Don't store anything job search related on your work computer or even on your work cloud storage, because again, they can track and get access. So the first strategy was a systematic schedule. The second is being smart about your connection. Before I share the third strategy, if you're finding this video helpful so far, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons below. When you hit the like button, it tells YouTube that this video is worth sharing with more people. And when you subscribe, you don't miss future videos from me where I'm teaching you how to find a higher paying, more fulfilling career. And it also helps this channel grow. So thank you. Okay, so the third strategy is managing the trickiest part of job searching while employed, which is interviews and recruiting calls. You just really have to be smart about scheduling these. And here are some things that you can actually do. First, what I call the interview excuse bank. So develop a rotation of statements that you can use to request time off. So think things like, I have a personal appointment, or I have a family matter to take care of, or I need to step out for a personal commitment. All of these are true because a job interview is a personal appointment or commitment, and your career change affects your family's financial future, so it is a family matter. Then there's strategic scheduling. Try to schedule interviews during lunch breaks, early in the morning before work, or late afternoon or evening. If that's possible, stack multiple interviews on the same day so you only have to be away from work or from the office for one full day as opposed to multiple days. And be strategic about your professional references. Don't list your current manager as a reference initially, especially if you don't trust that they will have your back. Think about former managers that you had good relationships with, colleagues from previous jobs, or even colleagues right now that you trust not to share your business who will be discreet. Let your references know that they may be contacted and ask them to keep any conversations confidential. So these are all things that you can do to help you job search while currently employed without tipping your hand. Now, if you're thinking that you want to job search, but you don't even know how to do it well, how to land more interviews and more offers, then you should definitely register for and watch my free training where I teach you how to leave your miserable job and land a job you love. I go deeper into how to figure out your next move and land your next dream job in the training. You can go to leaveyourmiserablejob.com or just click the link in the description below to register for and watch the training today. It's on demand. Now, if there's a part of you that's thinking that this all seems really stressful and complicated, you're worried about maybe messing up and your boss figures out that you're job searching anyway, I can definitely understand that concern or that fear. Job searching while employed does require a little bit more planning and discretion as opposed to when you're job searching when you're unemployed. But here's what I want you to know and even consider. The alternative is staying in a job that's making you miserable while you wait for the perfect time to search, which may never come. So how much longer are you willing to actually sacrifice your career satisfaction and growth? Because let's be honest, most employers understand that people are looking for jobs, people are exploring other opportunities. And as long as you are professional about it and you continue doing good work in the meantime, and you don't use company resources for personal job searching, you're not doing anything wrong or unethical. So you're good. The key, again, is to be strategic as opposed to sneaky. And honestly, the peace of mind that comes from knowing that you have other options, from making progress towards something better and more fulfilling in your career, is absolutely worth the extra planning required. So if you're ready to learn exactly how to job search and position yourself as the best candidate for the job that you want so that you can quickly land a higher paying dream job, you should definitely register for and watch my free training where I show you exactly how you can leave that miserable job, land a job you love without starting over, without taking a pay cut, while increasing your salary. You can go to leaveyourmiserablejob.com or just click that link in the description of this video below to register for and watch the training today. It's on demand, so immediately you register, you get access to the entire training and you will learn everything you need to learn in less than 40 minutes. Now, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons below. And if you have any questions about this process, drop them in the comments below. I would love to help you however I can and answer your questions. Now, once you hit the like, subscribe, and notify buttons, don't click away. Don't go anywhere. Wait, look, right here. There's another video popping up on the screen right here. It's there. Just click that video. Watch that video. I promise you're going to find it helpful. Tap this video right here and watch it.